Domingo Paez softball fields. Here in Sierra Vista, we got adult lower division softball. This is playoff softball, and we got two of the best teams out here to play tonight. We have 3 Out Rally is the home team, and they are hosting Shift Happens. Yes, there's an F in that first word. Shift Happens. We are not using profanity on the air. We want to remind everybody that this game is going to be brought to you by our presenting sponsor, SSBEC, who's been serving our community all year long and providing this great sports coverage for you free of charge. Getting ready to start the game here. We got the first batter from Shift Happens is going to be, 1 second to get my notes here, guys. This is going to be Kayla coming up to the plate for Shift Happens. Her first appearance of the night. Just to remind everybody, all batters start with a 1-1 count, 1 ball, 1 strike. And she just got her second strike. Watching that one go over the plate. Waldo is the pitcher for 3 Out Rally. Kayla takes a swing. It's up shallow in the infield, and it is caught by the shortstop. So 1 out for Shift Happens. Next batter stepping up to the plate is Michael. Michael coming up for his first appearance tonight. Takes a good swing. It doesn't make it over the shortstop. 2 balls to him. 2 balls caught. 2 down already. Nice work at short by 3 Out Rally. Here's Johnny. I'm sorry. Yep, here is Isaac. This is Isaac. Isaac takes a good swing at it. It's in the air. Caught right there in the middle of left center. 3 batters up, 3 batters down. 3 Out Rally retires his side. And look at that beautiful Arizona sky. That looks just like all the license plates that you see all over the state. You can't get those skies anywhere else other than the Southwest United States. Absolutely beautiful. So here in the middle of the first, we are still tied up at 0. We want to remind you guys that this top of the inning was brought to you by Seniors Helping Seniors, where the caregivers are seniors themselves. They show up ready to exceed expectations. Check them out at southernArizonaSHS.com or call 520-487-4246. Also by Desert RV in Huachuca City, they're aiming to build a community that surpasses RVs by giving back through local youth sports sponsorships, veteran support, and community fundraising events. Go to desertrvcenter.com. BEREAN Academy is a proud supporter of local sports where skill, strategy, and determination take center stage. Go Eagles. Thank you for your support, BEREAN Academy. Stan Greer Millworks is Southeastern Arizona's premier supplier of custom doors and windows with a distinguished history spanning 40 years with offices in Tucson and in Hereford. Discover more at stangreermillworks.com and pass on a legacy with Stan Greer Millworks. All right, here we go. First batter is about to step up into the box for a 3 Out Rally. This is going to be Isaac, and here we go. The ump just called for all the balls to get thrown in. There's the last practice pitch for the pitcher, and we're getting ready to start the bottom of the first. Again, the score is still tied up at 0. Here we go. This is Isaac. First pitch comes up. Isaac digs down low and gets it, drops down in the right center, and he gets himself a single out of this. Coming up to the plate now is going to be Durazo. Durazo stepping up into the left-handed box, the first lefty batter of the evening. Durazo takes a swing. It's carrying up in the right field, but it's hanging. The fielders are close to each other. No collision. He's out, and Isaac will advance to first. And here's Johnny stepping up to the dish for his first at-bat tonight. Again, no run scored yet, but there's a runner on second. First pitch is just a bit short. That's going to be ball 2. Remember, guys, every batter starts off with 1 ball and 1 strike. And that is ball number 3. So we got a 1 strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. He takes it. It goes on the ground and scattles into the outfield. He's going to get himself a single out of that, and a runner advances to third. So Plum steps up to the plate with runners on the corners and one out here in the bottom of the first. Both teams wearing very similar colors, folks, we know, but if you want to keep track of who's who, 3-out rally has a black gradient in the middle of their jerseys. First pitch just a bit inside. That's going to be ball number 2. And we're hoping we get to finish this game because it looks like we got a weather system coming over the Huachuca Mountains. He deeps down low. That ball's going deep back to almost to the warning track. It is dropped in center field. The first run of the game scores, and 3-out rally takes a 1-0 lead. Plum gets a single out of it. Johnny advances to second, so we got Arturo up to the plate. Runners at first and second. Takes a swing at the low pitch. It's up in the air, going towards center, and it is caught in center field. The runner at second is going to advance. Ball thrown way off the field. That ball was thrown behind the dugout, and run number 2 will score for 3-out rally. So here in the bottom of the first, 3-out rally up by 2.
That ball's never coming.
No, that ball's lost in that brush somewhere. They'd be lucky if they find it. All right, we got Hobby just stepped up to the dish. He's in the box. Let's see what he's going to do. He gets up under this pitch. It might fall. It does fall in right field. He's going to get one, and run number 3 is going to score for 3-out rally. He slides and beats the tag at second. Ump calls a timeout. Nice piece of hitting there by Hobby. We got Brendan walking up into the box right now. 2 outs, 3-out rally, leads by 3 runs. That pitch was deep. That's going to be ball number 2. And that one was inside. That's ball number 3. So we got a 3-1 count. Let's see if he takes a swing or if he watches one. Takes a cut. It tiptoes up the right field line. He's going to try to get 2 out of this. Run number 4 will score. He's going for 3 bases, and he will safely get the triple. And so by my count, 3-out rally has been rallying right now with 2 outs as they now take a 4-0 lead. Nice piece of hitting by Brendan, and now we got Adam stepping up to the plate. His first appearance of the night. 2 down, 4-0. That pitch just short. It bounces right in front of home plate. That's going to be ball number 2. That pitch also a bit inside, so that's going to be ball 3. So 1 and 3. The pitcher kind of digging himself into some holes here. A couple batters here with 1 and 3 counts. And he just walked the first batter of the night. Adam will walk to first base. And we got Shay. Shay walks up to the box with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. She takes a swing. That goes over the dugout and bounces off of the light pole here. Luckily, it didn't hit anybody, folks. Everybody did a good job of warning people to get out of the way. Again, this is co-ed softball. So if by chance Shay is walked, the batter behind her will walk too. Here's the pitch. She takes a swing. It's looking like it. No, nice piece of fielding there out in left. The side is retired, but not without doing some damage. 3-out rally ends the first inning with a 4-0 lead. This complete first inning was brought to you by the MORSE Automotive Group of Sierra Vista. Stop in today and experience the difference because Cochise County is now backed by MORSE. The American Southwest Credit Union is fired up to cheer on our hometown athletes. We believe that youth sports build character and the kind of community spirit that makes us proud. At American Southwest Credit Union, your money stays local, member of the NCUA and an equal opportunity lender. TWN Communications has been delivering high-speed, affordable, and reliable internet and digital phone service with no data caps ever. Stay connected with the freedom and performance you deserve. So here we go, top of the second. Shift Happens is coming up to the plate. This is going to be Kyle coming up for the first time tonight. The first three batters came up in the first, and they all got retired, all got sat down. So let's see if they can get some runners on. Here's the pitch. That pitch was deep. That's going to be ball number 2. And one thing I know about softball, the pitcher hates when they got to move out of their spot. They like to get a spot to throw the ball from, and they get real comfortable there. And it is not their not the thing they love when they got to move. Pitch number 2. That was deep. So that's another ball. So here we go. Another batter. 3 balls, 1 strike. Takes a swing. Nice line drive in the left. He's going to get 1 out of it as he holds on to his hat. And he will be the first batter for Shift Happens to reach base tonight. And now taking the plate is going to be Eddie. Settles in. Here's the pitch. That pitch was outside. Ball 2. Count is 2-1. Here we go. And that one was inside. Ball 3. Another 3-1 count. That's going to be the most popular count of the evening, I think. Eddie steps back on that one, and he will walk to first. So a walk for Eddie. That's going to bring Soto up to the plate. Again, we got a potential for a double play here if he hits it on the ground with runners at first and second. Shift Happens just switched out the runners. The runner at first came out, takes a swing, line drive, bounces off the shortstop's glove. He got lucky that time. Nice piece of hitting, and now he's just loaded up the bases. And coming up now is going to be Drew. We just saw Drew make an amazing grab out there and left as he sprinted across the whole outfield to make that catch. No outs, loaded bases. That pitch inside, ball 2. Shift Happens in a good position to get some runs. That pitch was high and outside. So here we go, 3-1 once again. Let's see what Drew can do with it. That one inside, and Drew will walk, and the first run of the game will score for Shift Happens due to the walk. So the score is now 4-1, 3-out rally still in the lead. Second walk of the night for Waldo, who is 3-out rally's pitcher, and Mikey walks up to the box, his first time up tonight. Again, no outs, loaded bases, top of the second inning. Mikey takes a cut. It's hanging high in center. Can he get to it? He does. And the runners all hold what they got, and that will be the first out of the inning for Shift Happens. So Shift Happens came up, bats got hot, they got some runners on, got a couple of walks, and now Jaime steps up, his first appearance tonight. Bases loaded, 1 down, trailing by 3. He gets at a low pitch, it's popped up, coming shallow in the center, and it is caught. And the runner that's at third is going to tag up, and she's going to take off, and she scores, and now all the runners are taking off. So she scores. The score is now 4-2, 3-out rally still in the lead, but both runners advance. One goes to third, one goes to second. We've got 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. Okay, no, we got, okay, what's going on?
Is that 5? You score 5.
Oh, okay, they didn't score 5, they scored 2.
They might.
Do we have a weather delay? I'm trying to see what's going on here. Give us 1 second, folks. Hey, guys, what happened?
Runner came in.
Mm-hmm.
She picked up the ball that was live.
Oh, so he called an interference call. She's out.
Yeah.
Okay, so that run didn't count?
I don't think that run counted. And
Okay.
the player on third. He called a dead ball player on third.
Advanced anyway. Oh, okay.
No, so I don't know if that run counted. You have to ask him.
Okay.
But it was a catch for 2.
Can y'all find out that run counted?
Yeah.
So, okay, we got some interference here that happened where a player picked up a ball, a offensive player picked up a ball that was being fielded. Okay, so the run did count. So we got, okay, so 4-2 is the score, folks. Getting some clarification on what exactly happened here. We had some player interference. The umpire called that player out, but it was after the run scored. So that ended the inning, and now we've switched sides and 3-out rallies back up to the plate. This is Waldo. He's the pitcher. He's coming up for his first time tonight, and that's ball 2 thrown to him. He takes a swing. It's on the ground. He's trying to run this out at first, but he will not, and he is out. Bottom of the second, and this is who stepping up to the plate. Let's see what the tall man can do with the bat. And that one was outside, ball 2. Line drive to third, but it's bobbled. Can he run it out? He does. Who gets a single, and with 1 out, he is the first one to get on. With a little coordination going on here. I like the pink and white cleats. He gets some style points from Coach Kev. All right, this is Neil batting right now. Here we go. First pitch for him. Oh, off the hands over the catcher's head. That'll be his first foul of the at bat.
Oh, yeah.
He steps up, gets a hit. It almost split the fielders. Who slides into first. He's going to now, who slides in second. Now he's advancing to third. He's still going towards home, and he will score. And Neil also advances to second, so ref calls time, but a run does score, so now your score is going to be 5-2. 3-out rally extends their lead. And we're at the bottom of the batting order. Here's Matt closing out this round for 3-out rally. That was inside. That's going to be ball 2. We got 1 out. They already got 1 run this inning. Let's see what we got. Matt swings low. It's hanging up, and it is caught by the second baseman. That's out number 2. Both runners are the runner holds where he's at. And here we go, back to the top of the order. Isaac coming up for the second time tonight. He is 1 of 1. Takes a low pitch and drives it into right field. He's going for 2. Got a runner coming around the corner at third, and there's run number 6 for a 3-out rally. 6-2 is your score. Isaac hits a double out of that. Nice piece of hit in there. And here comes Durazo up for his second time tonight. He is 0 for 1 tonight. I think he had a fly out in his first at bat. See what the lefty's going to do. Hits it straight up the middle, keeps it on the ground. He gets a single, and a runner is heading towards home. And yep, another score for 3-out rally. And then he's going to advance to second on the error. So score now 7-2. 3-out rally building on the lead that they have. Here comes Johnny up. He's 1 for 1. His second appearance at the plate. 2 outs. Let's see what we're going to get. That pitch was outside. Ball 2. This thing might be about to get out of control real early, guys.
Oh, yeah.
He had a lot of time to study that one. It's carrying in the right, and it is caught on the tip of the glove. Nice job down there in right center. And so at the bottom of the second, the score is 7-2, 3-out rally with a nice, comfortable lead at this point, up by 5 runs. And it was brought to you by Prestige Remodeling and Restoration. Sierra Vista, they've pioneered a visionary approach of customer-centric service. Visit them at prestigesierravista.com. Vista Pros is giving us tonight's live sports coverage. Vista Pros Heating and Cooling are proud supporters of local athletes and the community that we all call home. Vista Pros, local, reliable, professional. And now that it's June, they are putting the cool in Cool FM Sports. The Doggo Lotto is the hottest shelter dog game show in the world. It's filmed right here in Sierra Vista. Pick your lucky numbers for free at doggolotto.com and then watch every Monday at 6 p.m. on Cool FM Live to see if you won. Over $2,000 in cash and prizes have been given away so far. And here's Jay up to the plate for Shift Happens. That pitch was short. That's going to be ball number 2. Shift Happens still working their way through their batting order. That one was deep and outside. That's ball 3. We got a 3-1 count for Jay. And that was inside. Jay will walk on his first appearance. And here's Steph coming up. As a fan of the Miami Heat, I like the pink and blue because it reminds me of that whole Miami Vice Knights theme. Cool to see 2 teams wearing it. Steph thought about swinging. That ball was short. That's going to be ball number 2. Good eyes on her. Mm-hmm. She hit this one like it kind of came off the hands. It's hanging and it's caught at shortstop. And Jay didn't move at all. He stayed right on first. He knew that wasn't going anywhere. And so final batter of the batting order comes up with 1 out. This is Dawson, ladies and gentlemen. He's got the socks to match the jersey. Clean look here. Another Style Point Award. Takes a swing at the low pitch. He pops it up into shallow center, and another out court at center, and another out there by the good arm of the shortstop. And that's 3 outs. They were up real quick, and they went right back down. All right, middle of the third. And Sonic in Sierra Vista Wednesdays is Wacky Pack Wednesdays, where kids' meals are $2.49, and Thursdays have 99-cent corn dogs. Gotta take advantage of that deal, guys. That's a weekly deal. That's a steal. You gotta go over there and get some good food for a great price. Duran Plumbing has been serving Sierra Vista and Cochise County for residential and commercial plumbing projects for 10 plus years. With a lifetime of experience in the industry, proud supporter of local sports programs and athletes. And again, by my count, guys, we are in the third. The score is 7-2. 3-out rally in the lead as they come up to bat again. Okay, and we got a pitching change that just took place for Shift Happens. I was wondering if they were going to do this, and they did. First pitcher gave up a lot of runs, so they've made a change here to see if they can maybe slow down these hot bats of the 3-out rally. All right, here we go. This is Plum stepping up to the plate. He's 1 for 1 tonight. He's getting some compliments from the first baseman over here. And here's the first pitch of the inning. That one was deep. That's going to be ball number 2, and that pitch was a bit high. And that was outside, ball 3. 3-1 is your count. 3-out rally looking to continue their streak of getting many runners on. That pitch was short, and Plum is going to walk in his second appearance. And that brings up Arturo. 1 for 1. Got on in his last time at the plate. Takes a swing. This one goes high and shallow in the left. And Drew got under it and makes the catch. Again, that guy's covering a lot of grass when he's running across the field to catch these fly balls. Yeah, it did. That thing stood up there for a long time. I thought it was a freaking drone the way it was hanging up there. All right, here's Javi up. His second time at the plate. He's 1 for 1. Takes a swing, keeps it on the ground. Bobbled by third. They do get got the out at second. I didn't want to anticipate the call, guys, but the out at second. So 2 down for 3-out rally. Javi makes it on the first, though. Here's Brendan up to the plate. Second time, 1 for 1. He swings at the short pitch. It's going deep in the left, and it is caught. Drew, once again, has got the glove that locates everything. And, yeah, that guy's killing it out there. I think he's played this game before. All right, so no extension of the lead here as we get ready to switch out and move deeper into the game. We want to remind you that the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty is proud to support our young athletes all season long. If you're in the market to buy or sell, make your first call to the real estate experts at 717-599-2439. Eagle Plumbing has been providing expert service in Cochise County for over 50 years. Family owned and trusted for everything from leaks to major repairs. They're just one call away. Eagle Plumbing, proud supporter of local sports. All right, so shift happens, should be right at the top of their lineup. They are. We believe, yep, we got Kayla coming up to the plate. This is going to be her second appearance tonight. She is 0 for 1 as she flied out as a leadoff hitter in the game. Here we go. And that is a strike. Waldo finds the nose of the plate on that one. She steps up, hits this one. It's on the ground over the third. Here comes the throw. Nice stretch. And the out is at first. It's always good to have an agile first baseman who can reach out and extend that catch radius. All right, here's Michael up. This is his second appearance. Swinging the stick. There we go. That one like it's going to fall. It does fall shallow in the center. He gets a single out of it. So nice job for Michael. Isaac up to the dish. Getting some encouragement from teammates. Isaac is 0 for 1 on the night. We got 1 down. He swings. It's on the ground. Over the third. Going for the out at second. They get it. The runner was safe at second, and the runner is safe at first. Second baseman he made the catch, but not the tag. So for the first time, I think of the game, maybe, shift happen has 2 runners on. Here's Isaac, second appearance of the night. He puts it on the ground, again, right to third. They get the foot. No, almost had the out at second, but he dropped the ball. So here's Kyle stepping up. Second time, bases loaded, 1 out. He takes a swing. Uh-oh, it's a fly infield ball, and it goes foul. Third baseman wasn't able to get over to it, but she was trying. Yeah. I think he was tuned out. He wasn't it because that was perfect. He was in position to make that catch. The catcher didn't make the play, but he could have. Here we go. Kyle takes a swing off the barrel of the bat again. It's popping up the catcher under this one, and he doesn't catch it. They let it go. And so that's going to be an out for Soto on foul. So that's 2 down for shift happens. So that was Eddie, and this is Soto at the plate now. There's a pitch. That one was very short. That's going to be a ball. Aldo lets it fly. And that one is called strike. So we got 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here we go. Takes a swing off the handle of the bat, and that's going to land fair. And he beats the throw a second, and not 1, but 2 runs score. 4 shift happens. So your score is now 7-4. Shift happens, trying to make a rally here with 2 outs. Drew steps up. He walked on his first appearance to the plate. He's been having some amazing work out there in left field, though. That was a called strike. He watched one go over the plate. Wonder how much longer we're going to be able to continue playing, as I saw some lightning flashes in the distance over the Huachuca Mountains. I'm sure it's probably raining on Fort Huachuca right now. All right, Drew, 2 outs. Let's see what he's got. Takes a cut. This ball is flying deep in the center, but it's hanging, and the center fielder gets up under it, and that will retire the side. And at the end of this one, 3-out rally maintains their lead, but not by much, as they are ahead 7-4. This inning was brought to you by the Copper Queen Community Hospital of Cochise County. Their new physical therapy department is now open in Hereford. Make an appointment with one of their doctors of physical therapy today at 520-432-6435. Grasshopper Landscaping, quality from the ground up. Contact Grasshopper Landscaping for all your landscaping needs. Visit them on Facebook or Google Grasshopper Landscaping. La Sierra Grill Steakhouse in Hereford supports all of our fine athletes and teams in Cochise County, and they're now open for lunch specials from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Tuesday through Saturdays. Go to LaSierraGrillSteakhouse.net, where flavor lives. All right, 3-out rally takes offense now. Here's Adam up to the plate. This is going to be his second time up for the night, and that is a strike. That went straight over the plate. One ball, 2 strikes. That one was outside, so that evens it up. We got 2-2.
Oh, yeah.
And that one was outside. So we got a full count, guys. Adam takes a swing. It's hanging high. Shallow left. Bobbled, but still caught. Almost got a freebie there. He took the second chance to solidify the catch. Shay swinging and stepping up to the dish. It's her second appearance tonight. She is 0-1. Here's her first pitch. Line drive, fielded at second, the throw to first, and she will go down. 2 batters up, 2 batters down. Waldo, the pitcher, steps up. His second appearance tonight, and he's coming up with 2 down. And for Waldo, you want to see the big man get something out of this so he can get in. He's got to get himself enough time to get to first. That one short. Ball number 2. As a big guy myself, I understand that. You got to hit the snot out that ball so you got enough time to get down that baseline. It's not easy for the big fellas. That one is a strike, so we got 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one low. Oh, and that one is called strike. And the pitcher strikes out. Waldo goes 0-2 in his first 2 appearances. And the lead will not be extended for 3-out rally. That's 2 straight innings with no runs scored. The score remains 7-4. And Allo Fiber is your new home for team internet, TV, and phone. Visit allofiber.com to learn more about the Allo Fiber difference and become a fiber fan. It's now available in Sierra Vista. Sierra Toyota wants to buy your car, truck, or SUV. Get your vehicle appraised in 30 minutes or less. No vehicle will be turned away. Sierra Toyota, locally owned and community driven. All right, we got Mikey coming up. This is his second time up at the plate tonight. He is 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. That one is outside, ball 2. The wind's starting to pick up here a little bit, John, and they're swirling a little bit. Mikey takes a cut. That thing's going deep in the left center, but it is caught about 10 feet from the warning track. Mikey goes to 0-2. And here's Jaime coming up. Again, his second time up at the plate tonight. Let's see if he can make something happen for Shift Happens as they trail right now by 3 runs. We got one out here. Here's the pitch. That one was short. Ball 2. Takes a swing at the high one. It's going to fall shallow into the outfield, and he gets himself a single out of it. So they got one out and 1 man on. Jay steps into the box. He walked on his last appearance. A little bit inside, ball 2. That one is going to be called strike. All right. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Takes a swing on the ground. Gets between second and short. And that's going to be a single for Jay. All right, we got Steph coming up to the plate. Let's see what she's going to bring. Shift Happens, again, trailing by 3 runs. Starting to move into the later parts of the game. 1 out. Here we go. That pitch is outside. Ball 2. Steph swings. Oh, a little bit of a tip. It goes foul. I think she thought about that pitch, maybe not swinging at it, and then she let her kind of hold it up, and then she had to let it go. Yep. Takes a swing. This one flies up into the air. It's hovering around shortstop, and the short-handed shortstop makes the grab. That's going to be 2 down for Shift Happens. And the caboose of the batting order, Dawson, steps up to close out this second trip around the numbers for Shift Happens. He is 0 for 1. Here's the swing. Dips low, takes a nice little golf cut at that, but it's deep in the left and it's caught. And that's the 3rd out. No run scored. The score is going to remain 7-4. And that inning was brought to you by Vinny's Pizza of Sierra Vista, serving the community for 45 years. Great pizza, great wings, and sandwiches. They're proud to support this live stream sports coverage here on Cool FM Live, and they hope to see you soon at Vinny's. It'd be a great night to get some pizza and wings. And so again, a special thanks to all of our sponsors. We want to remind everybody that SSVC and all of our sponsors are putting their investment in the local youth sports and making this coverage free for you. So stop by our list of sponsor locations and do business with the businesses that support the stuff you love. You can find all our sponsors and all their information in the comments above this video, in the caption above this video. So this is what I love. I love to see just people out enjoying this version of America's pastime. It's not quite baseball, but it's softball, and I think that's even more fun.
Beautiful weather, take advantage.
Mm-hmm. Hoover's at the plate. He looks at the ball that's kind of close, so that's gonna be ball 2 for him. And that one also was short, so we got a 3-1 count for Hoove. Hoove is 1 for 1 tonight. Here's the pitch. And that one was short. Hoover's going to walk to first. He used the wise eyes on that one. 3-1 count. You can take a chance and look at one. He did, and he got himself a base for it. All right, here's Neal coming up. Here's the pitch for Neal. And that one was outside. That's going to be a ball. We got a strong wind coming across the field, coming from the third base side toward the first base side. I wonder if that's affecting the pitching. Neal takes a swing and goes right to third. They're going for the out at second. They make the out at second, going for first. So a runner out at second, runner safe at first. Neal gets himself a single, but it cost him Hoove. Here's Matt up to the plate, second time. He's going to close out this second run around the batting order for 3-out rally. Takes a golf swing at that. It splits second and short, and it's bobbled in center. Runners will advance. Matt,
Does that ever make you want to get out and play?
It really does. I was talking to my wife about this like last week. Like, man, watching these games makes me want to play again. It's the running that concerns me, though.
Yeah, true, yeah.
Nice piece of hitting by Isaac. He gets it into the outfield. He's going to load up the bases. So Isaac now 3 for 3 on the night. Probably the hottest batter on the field right now. And Durazo comes up for plate appearance number 3. He is 1 for 2. It's the lefty's third time at the plate. And he hits this one, and then just like you would think, it's going into right field. They're under it. They make the catch. Runners tag up, and then they're taking off towards home. The throw is high. Run scores. Another runner running towards home. And the runner is safe. 2 runs out of that trip. And so the lead gets extended by 2 runs, 3-out rally, sneaks in 2 quick ones. The lead now 9-4 for a 3-out rally. When in doubt, get in the dirt. All right, so this is Johnny. Steps up to the dish. We got 2 outs. Takes a cut deep in the left. Drew's trying to get under it, and he does. Nothing escapes this guy's glove, folks. That was a great piece of work out there in left. You know, normally your best fielder is normally your center fielder, but that's kind of a baseball thing. If you're playing softball and you're playing against mostly right-handed hitters, you might want to put your best guy out in left. And so at this change, we got again remind you of the score. The score is 9-4. 3-out rally maintains their lead. Actually, they extended it by a couple of runs. And folks, SSVEC is our presenting sponsor. They've been powering our live stream sports coverage all year long. SSVEC serving our community. Thanks a lot to Sulphur Springs. All right, here we go. Kayla steps up to the plate. She's a leadoff hitter. Her third time of the night, she's 0 for 2. Settles in. Here comes the pitch from Waldo. Takes a swing. It pops up, going towards third. Oh, and not caught by the third baseman, but that's going to be a foul. So she runs back to home and picks the bat up again, and let's try to keep this one in play and see what we got. Here we go. Kayla takes a cut. This one is in play out towards left, but it is caught. And another fly out for Kayla. Here comes Michael. Michael is 1 for 2. He had a single in his last at bat. Michael takes a cut. It's on the ground. Right to short. Caught at first. 2 up, 2 down. 3-out rally shortstop has been pretty reliable tonight. He's swallowing up most of the stuff that comes towards his direction. And this is Isaac. In the box, here's the pitch. He gets up under this, going towards shallow center, and it is caught. 3 batters step up, 3 batters go down. No run scored for 3-out rally. I'm sorry, for shift happens. So this is getting close now. Shift happens needs to make a shift and get something to happen if they want to stay in this game. Because as we continue to crawl later into the night, their chances of a win start to dwindle. This inning was brought to you by Seniors Helping Seniors, where the caregivers are seniors themselves. They show up ready to exceed expectations. Check them out at Southern Arizona, shs.com, or call 520-487-4246. Here's Plum taking his 3rd trip to the plate tonight. He had 1 hit and 1 walk. He's having a pretty good night. First pitch was a ball. Here's the second. That one inside. So now we got a 3-1 count. Like he might be walking again. Let's see if he lets this one, if he watches this one, if he takes a swing at it.
That's it right there.
He will swing. It's high going toward right center, and it is caught. Yeah, he was ready to get as many bases as he could off of that. And I just noticed that the right center fielder, not only is his jersey coordinated with his socks, but it's also coordinated with his glove, John. Arturo, appearance number 3, he is 1 for 2. Fly out in his last appearance at the plate. There's a pitch. And that one is inside. That will be a ball. All right, we got 3-1 is your count, guys. 3-1 is a count, 1 out. And he will walk. He really is betting into the win. Throwing into it too, kind of. So here's Hobby. His 3rd trip into the box. Hobby 2 for 2 tonight. Wind starting to pick up. Hobby takes a cut. It's going to stay low and get into right. Bobble by the right fielder. We got runners advancing. Defense shifting, trying to cover home. And here we go. Run scores at the plate. Runner is safe. Makes the score even 10-4.
That was a good throw.
That was a good throw.
That was right on the money. That was right on the money.
Hobby goes to 3 for 3 on the night. Brendan up to hit now. That one is inside. Ball 2. That one inside as well. Ball 3. And the most popular count of the night is the count again, 3-1. Pops up into center, and it is caught. That's out number 2. We got 2 down as Adam steps up. Adam is 0 for 2 on the evening. Let's see if he can get his luck to change as he wiggles the stick. Oh, he thought about that one. Didn't swing, but it's still called a strike. Study long, study wrong, they say. He swings at this one. High fly ball in the center. Drew is under it, but the center fielder takes it, and that's out number 3. 3-out rally got a little damage done, though, as they extend the lead, now leading by 6 runs. And that little extension brought to you by Desert RV in Huachuca City. They're aiming to build a community that surpasses RVs by giving back through local sports sponsorships, veteran support, and community fundraising. Go to desertrvcenter.com. BEREAN Academy is a proud supporter of local sports where skill, strategy, and determination take center stage. So giving you guys a setup here. 3-out rally, comfortably in the lead by 6 runs. The score is 10-6. I'm sorry, 10-4. Over shift happens as they step up to bat. This is Isaac stepping up to the plate. I'm sorry, not Isaac. This is Kyle up to the plate. Kyle is 2 for 2 tonight. Let's see if he can extend his luck and get on again. That pitch was outside. Two balls, one strike. I'm sorry, that was 3 balls and 1 strike. So Kyle just walked. Sorry about the names, guys. Kyle just walked. Eddie stepping up to the plate. Eddie walked in his first appearance, got an out in his second. Got pitcher on pitcher here. No outs, 1 runner on first. And that one is strike. So we got 2-2 is going to be the count right now, guys. Let's see if Waldo can get him out of here. Soft off the hands is going towards the pitcher and is fielded at second. Easy out at first. A runner does advance. And here is Soto coming up to the plate. His 3rd time in the box tonight. Soto is 2-2. Low swing. Hot on the glove at 3rd. Trying to get the tag. They do get the tag at 2nd. Nice persistency, sticking with the rundown, waiting to the very last second to throw that ball. Great work by 3rd base.
She didn't panic and throw to first.
No, she stayed very calm. She said, I'm going to run this guy down, and I'm going to tag him, and we're going to get him at 2nd. He got nowhere else to go. All right, so this is Drew's 3rd time up. Drew got a walk in his first appearance, and he got an out in his second. This one on the ground, it does make it out into the outfield. Drew's going to get a single. He wanted more. He wanted more, but Soto he did not have the turbo button pressed. And Drew gets on base for his first time tonight as a result of a hit. We got Mikey coming up. Hopefully Mikey's luck can change. Right now he is his third trip to the plate, and he's 0 for 2.
It's been bombing it out.
Yeah. They've been catching all of them though. Yeah. Good contact being made. That one outside, ball 2. Count is 2-1. All right, so he comes up. We got runners on first and second. See if he can make something happen here. It'd be a great opportunity to try to get a run in if he can get a good hit. That pitch inside, ball 3. All right, 3-1. He's got a choice. He can watch one or he can take a swing. He does take a cut and straight up misses. Strike 2. We got a full count. Drew just asked the question I was thinking, why are we swinging at 3-1? You could look at one. Swings, balls on the ground, fielded at short, easy out made at second. So Mikey reaches first for his first time tonight. Oh, that was out number 3 for the inning. I think that's going to be the ball game. That is, yep, both teams lining up to shake hands. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. So your final here from Domingo Paez, field number 1 is 3-out rally 10. Shift happens 4. 3-out rally will advance to the next round of the lower division playoffs. Stay tuned to Cool FM. We may be bringing you the next round of the playoffs on a future night this week. On behalf of all of our crew here at Cool FM Sports, thanks to Cody back in the studio. Thanks to John for backing me up here on camera. I'm Kevin Lassiter. Have a great night, folks.